Okay, so this is kind of bad. So there seems to be a problem for a lot of freelancers out there. And because I absolutely love trying to help new freelancers kick off successful freelance careers and side hustles, we're gonna talk about this problem. We're gonna talk about what this problem is, and we're gonna talk about the things you can do to fix it if you're experiencing it too, so that you can all go on and make a lot of money online with your freelance businesses. Okay, so not too long ago, I asked a bunch of freelancers whether or not they considered themselves to be experts at the services they were selling through their freelance businesses. Because when people go out to hire a freelancer, they're looking for people who are really, really good at the service that they're looking to hire them for. They're really looking for experts, people who are way better than they are at whatever it is they're trying to get done. Well, that's what I thought. I thought that was pretty obvious. But apparently not everybody thinks so. Apparently, only about 30% of freelancers, 30% of the freelancers who responded to my poll said that they consider themselves to be experts at the freelance services they provide. That's 30% of the people, 30% of 1,200 responses, only 30% consider themselves to be experts. Now, this is obviously troubling to me and worries me for a lot of reasons. And, I'll first start off by saying that I'm sure there are a bunch of people who responded that consider being an expert to be something that's totally upper echelon, like a professional making millions of dollars per year. Sure, let's rule out or assume that there are some people who fall into that category, but might still be really, really good at the services they provide. These aren't the people I'm talking about with what I'm about to say. So the reason this is so worrying to me is, what does this say about the quality of talent in the freelance marketplace? What does this say if you're a freelancer trying to succeed? The reality is that if you're not really, really good at whatever it is you're trying to sell, you're setting yourself up for failure. And that's not what I want. I want you to go into the world of freelancing and have a lot of success, be happy, have it change your life, work with cool companies, and make a lot of money along the way. That's what I want, and I think that's what you want too. If I'm being totally honest with you, if you, me, or anyone else wants to succeed and really help build a flourishing freelance economy, we got to flip those numbers around. It should be that 70% of people consider themselves to be experts and only 30% of people don't. That's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, if you're someone who voted not an expert, that's fine, but I have a few pieces of advice for you. The first is get out there and practice. Take a course at university, take a free course on YouTube or this YouTube channel, or just do it yourself. Practice whatever it is you want to sell as a freelancer in your spare time. There are a ton of guides and resources online. First thing I got to tell you is, if you don't consider yourself an expert, or at least really, really good at it, you got to be practicing a lot until you get there. The second piece of advice I have for you that's going to really have a huge impact on your long-term success is that I think you need to reframe your expectations. So when I read the results of that poll, it told me that a lot of the people responding probably had the mindset that this whole freelancing thing is about them. It's about them and making money, making their money. Well, that's partially true. That's a little bit of a backwards mindset if you want to grow a really successful freelance business that's going to make you a lot of money for years to come. Instead of thinking about it that way and just jumping in underprepared, not armed with the skills you need to succeed, you need to look at it a different way. And the way you need to look at it is that everything you're doing with your freelance business is about your customers. It's about the quality of work you deliver, and it's about the customer service you're delivering. To do that at a high level, you need to consider yourself an expert. You need to be a pro. You need to be awesome at what you're doing, and you need to take it seriously. So to do that, you got to do the first thing I said, which is to practice a lot. And then you'll have some success, because if you're able to do that, if you're able to operate with a customer-centric mindset, you are setting yourself up for success. It's just, that's how you build long-term success. Make your customers happy, and you'll be able to build something that will scale and grow and pay you for years. And the last thing that's super important that I'll leave you with is, I know this video is kind of me raising a red flag about something that I noticed that I think is a bit backwards with the way a lot of us freelancers go about starting our journeys. but it's to be motivated. Use this video as a motivator. Sure, only 30% of the people who responded to this poll considered themselves to be experts, but look at that as an opportunity. If you're one of the few who can put in the work to become an expert, to hustle, to get really, really good, there's a lot of room for you to grow, a lot of customers for you to take, a lot of business for you to score. So think of it that way. Anyways, that's it for this video. I really want you all to operate like experts, become great at the services you're providing. I do my best to put out tutorials and courses and tips on this channel to help you build your way there, but I'm not the only resource out there. Take a course, practice, do what you gotta do, make it happen. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have down below in the comments. That's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheers.